Hey everybody, hopefully you're having a great Monday afternoon. Time for a check of your full forecast for San Diego and Imperial County. Great day today so far. A lot of sunshine this morning, some higher level clouds streaming in from the south and southwest late this afternoon. We're going to keep the forecast dry through tonight and much of tomorrow, but there is a storm system on the way, and the biggest impact from this is going to be out in the mountains and deserts of San Diego County as well as through Imperial County, where the winds are going to be really strong. So check this out. This is new as of this morning. A wind advisory will begin tomorrow morning for the San Diego County mountains and deserts, as well as southwest Imperial County. This includes Julian and Borrego Springs. It's with us until early Wednesday morning. That's when we're expecting some of the highest gusts, and we'll get into specifics about just how high those winds will be blowing in just a second. Let's first take a broader view, show you our weather headlines. First of all, we just talked about it. The storm on the way that's going to be impacting Southern California on Tuesday and Wednesday is going to really kick up the winds, also increase the potential of blowing dust and reduce the air quality. That's particularly across Imperial County. For the coast and valleys, there is a very low chance of showers. In fact, each day that we get closer to the system, the chance of rain actually decreases quite a bit more. Nonetheless, low chance tomorrow night. And then as we look long term, generally speaking, an active pattern will continue with another low pressure system rotating by as we head into next weekend. That'll bring similar impacts. We'll talk about that too in just a moment. First of all, here's what's happening outside right now. Temperatures are comfortable. Great day today. Very beautiful. We're sitting in the mid to upper 60s along the coastline, low 70s for the valley, 71 right now in Escondido. 70s for us in Poway as well. 72 in El Cajon. Ramona is at 70 and a little cooler in Julian, sitting at 60 degrees. For Imperial County, temperatures today similar to yesterday, but again, a few degrees cooler. Upper 80s to right around 90 degrees. We're at 91 in Brawley. Holtville is at 89. Salton Sea is sitting right at 90 for us this afternoon. So let's pull out, talk more about this storm system on the way. It's not just going to be impacting Southern California. In fact, a lot more substantial impacts are expected across Central and Northern California. You can see the low pressure system, the center of that low, spinning off the coast of Northern California. Out ahead of it, you have that sort of comma-like feature. So this is a strong storm system, and it is bringing quite a bit of rain and wind across Northern California. The Bay Area is getting in on wind and rain right now. And in the higher elevations, it's going to be all about the snow. So now a winter storm warning is in effect from basically the Sequoia National Park and points north and northwestward all the way up to Yosemite National Park, Mammoth Lakes, and north under a winter weather advisory. But some of these spots could be talking about 10 to 20 inches of snow on the way. Obviously, chain control is going to be likely heading into the next couple of days or so with that snow falling. For us back at home, as we look at the forecast for tomorrow morning, this is at 7 a.m. or so. Now thinking that the marine layer may not be as deep and the fog potential for tonight not quite as widespread. The reason why is we do have a pretty nice deck of high clouds overhead. Sometimes that can inhibit the marine layer during the morning, so expecting a partly cloudy start for most of us as we get going on Tuesday. The day is going to be dry. Winds will start to pick up at the higher elevations, and then there's going to be the potential as that low pressure system passes to our north tomorrow night of a couple of isolated showers. Here's a look at the future radar for us tomorrow night at about 11 p.m. or so, and you can see just a few blips. So rainfall totals generally 1/10 of an inch or less. Some of us, in fact, I would even argue most of us, not going to see any rain at all out of this one. The bigger story is going to be the wind. So this is going to be our wind forecast heading into Tuesday evening. Absolutely howling in the San Diego County mountains all the way out to Ocotillo. So Campo, Ocotillo, Julian, 50 to 60 mile per hour gusts, isolated gusts up to 65. Rough ride along the 8 East heading out of San Diego and into Imperial County. Obviously, it's going to create some issues out there with the blowing dust, reduced visibility, isolated power outages possible, kind of the usual stuff when the winds start to pick up out there. A little bit lower in Imperial County in terms of actual wind gusts, but still very strong. 40 to 50 miles per hour heading into tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday, that system will pass to our northeast, but winds will remain elevated through much of the day on Wednesday into Wednesday evening, especially during the overnight hours. 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts for the San Diego County mountains, and Imperial County will be right around the 30 to 40 mile per hour gust range. So obviously, winds will remain elevated. All right, heading out to the water. Tomorrow will be another nice day to do so. Waves 2 to 4 feet, some sets to 5 feet. Rip current risk is going to increase just a bit, so strong swimmers only. Moderate rip current risk for tomorrow as those winds start to pick up. And then water temperature is going to be in the mid-60s, running about 62 to 66 degrees for us. Here's our 7-day forecast for San Diego County. Low chance of showers tomorrow night. Mostly cloudy for us on Wednesday and Thursday with onshore flow in place. Temperatures respond to that upper 60s to right around 70 degrees. Sun comes back a bit for Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, another system that looks really similar to this one will pass by. So low chance of showers on Sunday. And yes, the winds will start to pick up as well across the higher elevations and through Imperial County. In fact, as we look at the 7-day forecast, they're obviously very windy tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, gusts to 40, and a little less windy for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as we're between systems. But then Saturday evening and into Sunday, winds kick up again. And we're also quite a bit cooler heading into the weekend with highs in the low to mid 80s for us as system number 2 works through. Hopefully you have a great rest of your Monday, and we'll see you soon.